Hey, it's Yay for Yarn, and today I'm unboxing the May 2021 Knit Crate. Alright, so my Knit Crate for May came in the mail, and let's open this up and see what's inside, because I'm really excited to find out which colorway I got. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. Okay, so this one is Happy Little Skeins theme. And this colorway is really pretty. The yarn is called Chill, and this is definitely a very lightweight, not overly fluffy yarn. It has some nice squish to it and a really nice feel, but the skeins look smaller even though they weigh the same. So, this is Suri alpaca and cashmere and its worsted weight. Huh. I've never tried this type of fiber. I don't think I've ever tried Suri alpaca, but it feels really nice. It just feels more kind of limp in a way, because like some wool yarns and alpaca yarns have like this springy structure to them where they have like a lot of bounce. They have a lot of crisp stitch definition kind of feel to them. So this is definitely a different texture than what I've tried before, and it feels really nice and smooth and soft. Definitely like the cashmere in there. But yeah, this is a very, very nice quality yarn. It's just a less fluffy. It's more of a dense yarn and less fluffy, which is a nice texture. And I think this will work really well in a finished project. So we've got two skeins of this, very soft and smooth. And then here is a little 2-pack of stitch markers. These are really cute. So these are like the lobster claw kind. Let me take them out of the bag here. These look like they might be handmade. And anyway, these are the lobster claw kind so that you can clip this onto your stitches. So this will work for both knitting and crochet projects. You just clip it to the fabric, and that way it can be removed. You cannot slide these onto a knitting needle if you need to slip your marker, but these are handy for when you want to mark a specific point in your fabric, or if you're not going to need to slip the marker. And you can move it by just clipping it and moving it to a different spot. So these are very handy. I have several of these. A lot of them are from previous knit crates in different designs, and these are really neat. It's kind of like a yellow-green clear bead at the bottom. It's flat, but it's kind of translucent. So that's really pretty. Definitely will be using those. And then here is the pattern booklet. So here is the theme, the mood board for this theme for the month. And this particular color isn't really in the mood board, but it's kind of like nature inspired. So these are the colorways for the regular crate, and these are the colorways for the sock crate. And I'm actually really glad that I got this light purple, because this is actually my favorite one out of the 6 that are available. And by the way, if you have not seen my previous knit crate video, they have temporarily had to remove the option of choosing your colorway type. So you can't choose cool or warm or neutral colors anymore. That's a temporary change because of the whole supply chain shipping delays type of issues that everybody's experiencing right now. So the color that you get is just randomly selected. And I actually kind of like that better, because you just get surprised and you don't know what you're getting until you open the package. And that's really exciting. I have never had a colorway in this membership that I didn't like, so I'm not real worried about getting a color that I don't want. And then these are the patterns for the month. So here's a nice lacy cowl, and this one is a crocheted slouchy hat. And then we've got a pair of knit socks and a pair of crochet socks. Both are very pretty. And then back here we have the theme peak for June. And this is supposed to be like desert inspired, so it'll be interesting to see the yarn for the next month in person. But yeah, this is what is in the May crate. and I'm definitely really happy with this yarn. It just has a really nice feel to it, but the texture is different from what I'm used to from animal fiber yarns. It doesn't have that like wool-like springiness to it. It has kind of a more relaxed, drapey feel to it. So it'll be interesting to see what this looks and feels like in a project. So thanks so much to Knit Crate for sending me this crate to review. I really like everything that's in it, as always. If you want to grab your own Knit Crate subscription, then you can do so by visiting the first link in the description box down below, and you can use the coupon code YAYFORYARN20 to get 20% off of your first crate. And if you just like playing with different types of fibers, different types of yarn, different thicknesses, different textures, this is a great way to try out a bunch of different yarns that you may not have ever thought of purchasing. And it's definitely at a discounted price compared to what you would pay for these types of hand-dyed yarns if you went to a luxury yarn shop. But it's a great way to try out different types of yarn that you might not find in your local craft store. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have ever tried a Knit Crate subscription in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, making sure you click the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of new videos. Thanks for watching.